Hello friends, we arrived to the final round of the Olympiad Expo Classic tournament. This was the 9th round and I played with a Hungarian player, Kristof Horvath, a young talented player from Miskolc. Actually that's the city where I lived for 5 years and I became also I think 4 times Hungarian team champion. So one of the best teams and cities to live in Hungary if you want to play good chess. Let's see the game, how did it go? I played with the white piece. I started with d4, d5. Normally he plays d5, so this was the first surprise. He played knight f6. Yeah, I was thinking what to do. Maybe he wants to play something aggressive, so I played knight f3 safer instead of c4, knight f3, d5, now we transposed. c4, e6. Yeah, and here I started to think maybe he wanted to make some new preparation, because usually he plays just d4, d5, c4, e6, so not plays this move order. So because I was suspicious, instead of knight c3, which usually I would play, or I played in this tournament another game, I played g3, just go to the Catalan, which I played mostly in the past. I liked actually this one to play with white. So d takes c4. Okay, another little surprise, playing pretty aggressive, because usually he played Philidor-defense, so that would fit like with c5, and still I take, and we would be back to a Philidor, but he captures, so another suspicious thing. So, okay, I said, okay, I just go and capture this back, because nowadays there are lines where black tries to defend that pawn and give some challenges, so I wanted to not check those. So knight d7, queen takes c4, a6, bishop g2, normal developing moves, bishop d6. And this was his first. Actually, he took a lot of time, so probably he was also surprised by my g3 move. And yeah, bishop d6, this is a mistake, because black should just play as quickly as possible the b5 and then c5, even like this way, castle, and then c5. So challenge the center, develop the queen side, or just play c5, c5, queen c2, b5 quickly. But he played bishop d6. Then I played castle. Actually, looks a natural move, but this is a little mistake, because here he did not play b5, so I need to take advantage of it. I should play quickly queen c2, because now if b5, then I can play knight e5. Pretty powerful idea. And this is not only this is the problem was knight c6, winning the queen, or at least generating big problems. So knight e5 is a big advantage. He should play not b5, but then it's make much harder for him than in the game. So castled, he actually castled, so he continued to follow me. He should play b5 immediately, queen c2, and then bishop b7, and then play for c5. This gives probably a good chance for a draw, or so not a draw, but an equal position. Okay, queen c2, finally I made this move, because yeah, I realized that b5 is always a possibility. I just wanted to prevent that tempo move. Played c5, then developing with knight c3, queen c7. He also develops. Now the advantage for white is the development. I played bishop e3, which is continuing development, but this is probably not the best move. I could play some little bit more aggressive. This is still keeps partly the advantage. So probably it was better to take. If bishop c5, then bishop takes a bishop f4. So now my bishop can go better square, and if e5, then going back, and actually this e5 will weaken the d5 square, plus white can quickly develop. For black is much harder, so it's an advantage. If knight captures on c5, I think this was my concern with either bishop d7, then rook d1. And actually, if moving here, yeah, that looks actually a little bit suspicious. Ah yeah, look, now actually this knight is trapped. Look, takes, takes, because then other rate would be pinned. b4. So we'll get 2 pieces for the rook and pawn, and in the middle game, when there are so many pieces still on the board and pair of bishops, that's a clear advantage for white. So, but unfortunately I did not take on c5. I played bishop e3. He played another mistake, c4. So, actually giving up the pressure on the center, it just really helps white. So this gives white a really nice position. Instead, he should play something like b6 to continue the development. And still I can probably just something like maybe taking and rook c1, rook d1. Yeah, hopefully this is a small edge for white. Not a big one, that's for sure. This square sometimes can be weak in the future. That's a little difference. And d6, so those squares. White is kind of safer. So b6 was better. He played c4. And after c4, I played a4, which was fine. I wanted to stop b5. I could also, although actually I could play something like this was a motive which would be played. h4. This would be something really also nice one. Get more activity. But okay, I played just a4 to stop. Rook b8. Now again threatening b5, and I again stop with a5. Here knight g5 again comes as a good move. Takes, takes. Rook d1. Yeah, I was not sure about this possible advance, but it looks like this is still good. Going back, and then c4 actually will be weak. So it's more like a weakness than a strength. But I played a5, just playing very safe. b5 captured, knight captures back. Bishop g5. Okay, I realize my bishop is not so good on e3. Knight fd5. Now knight e4, attacking the bishop. Because if it moves, then bishop f4 actually is not now, but then maybe change bishop and the c5 square would be nice for the knight. Okay, probably should play bishop b4 here. After exchanges, again c4 is a weakness, so white should be a little bit better. But played actually f6 instead. And then I was happy to capture the bishop, and this is again a nice advantage for white. Bishop b7, and here started my bad plan actually. I just need to play e4, but the problem was I just was not sure about this square. I actually calculated this line queen c3 and knight e1 to exchanging the knights, but somehow I was not confident enough to play it. But actually this is really nice, because this knight has no more squares forward. Yeah, cover all the squares in the center later, maybe d5 break, good control the dark square, so this would be really nice. Yeah, white is much better. Okay, I played bishop a5, we played rook fc8, and here I continued the not so good moves, queen d2. Yeah, again, yeah, in this game probably that was one more problem, is like this safety first approach. I just wanted to prevent everything, every counterplay, because now I wanted to play e4, but without his playing knight b4. Maybe I should just continue the development here, and then preparing e4. If he stops, then I can do something like this. That's winning the pawn. It gives a clear edge. If it attacks, then I think b3 to protect it. So I played queen d2, and I think here he played probably not the best move, but practically it was the best. Like many other players in this tournament against me, they sacrificed material for activity, or I grabbed material and allowed the passivity, which did not work out good for me, and also actually not in this game. So that's one thing which I will work on in the next couple of days, weeks. Here he played. Here the objective probably the best, knight c7, bishop b4, queen d7. Yeah, activating with bishop, but this is a nice advantage for white. A small, it's not a big edge, but a nice one with a pair of bishops. But actually, he forced the issues and played c3, sacrificing the pawn. Captured with the bishop. Other way, he would play knight c4 like a fork. If I would capture with the pawn. And taking this and taking it, then it would be even better maybe for black. So c3, bishop takes c3, knight c4, wow, activity. Queen d3, knight b4, queen d1, bishop e4. And here I said, oh my god, you know, 2 knights is coming, bishop is coming, 2 rooks are there. So he became so active, but of course, this bishop is a super strong defender, defends everything and it's protected. Yeah, and here I did not find the right move, which is bishop h3 actually. This is maybe a surprising one. Attacking this pawn. Actually, we need to keep the bishops. Also partly because there will be a nasty trap possible after my next move. But this would be nice. If he captures, then this would be good. You know, this will be a target. One way or the other. The pair of bishops with extra pawn, this is good. But actually I played knight d2, which looks also good, but captured, knight d4. You know, actually I wanted to play e4, but maybe you can find this. Please stop the video and find the good idea for black here. Yeah, the good thing is for black, this is a fork, actually a triple fork. Queen, rook, and the king. Check, wins the queen. So e4 was not possible. I need to capture. Queen d3 to protect. Queen c6. Now this is kind of like a double attack. And actually here I missed the move. I played pretty quickly because I just thought I will anyway lose the pawn. And also actually on the other side I was thinking to winning back the pawn on here. So I played g1. Instead the right move would be to move here. And if he captures, capture. And if he captures, then I would capture on a6 and an extra pawn. Probably this is still a draw or a good chance for a draw, but I would push. What I played king g1 because what I thought takes. I thought it takes and then I take here and then something similar like in the other line, extra pawn. But actually he had this move. Wow, I missed this move actually. It's a strong move with the idea of capturing with this one, so not opening the diagonal. I played defending, takes, and here actually I played d5, so I think a good move. Instead of capturing, this would be a mistake. Please try to find what to do now if black to play. Yeah, actually black can win the queen with this check because it's a back rank issue. Cannot go out, so it's forced to take. And now the queen is unprotected. This would be a nice win for black. So I realized this one, fortunately. I played d5. Actually the idea is to do the same stuff, but it blocks the diagonal. Capture, take. It cost me a pawn, so I will have no extra pawn. But at least this is an isolated pawn. If he would capture, let's say, here, I would be really happy because then I would capture another pawn, protecting my own pawn. So no, he did not do, he just take the pawn, captured here, captured back. And you know, this is a drawish rook endgame. I've tried to win it for another 44 moves because I saw my other player who got the same point as me before this round. He won, so I need to win, and that way I would get the third place as a tie, and probably my tie break would be better. So I tried everything, as you will see. King f7, rook a7 check. I wanted to get the 7th rank to attack this both pawns. So white is a little bit more active. Black is defending. Okay. Now, yeah, the g4, I was not sure this was a good point. But I wanted to avoid actually h5, maybe king h6, and then he just goes out. So I played g4. If I would play again, I would probably not play g4. I would just keep my The king try to come closer slowly. The problem is when I try to attack this pawn, then he will always counter-attack my other pawn, so this will be still equal. So I play g4, rook c4, counter-attacking f3, rook d4, so defense now from the other way, because here he has some activity, not only protecting. King f2, rook d1, h4, again, maybe it's a little too brave. h5, a good move. Captured, king h6. I did not capture back because I have to take here. Actually, I was hoping maybe something like this. Actually, at least this king is cut off. This is probably still a draw, but you know, maybe I have some small chances. I know I cannot just win the pawn simply because he defends, but yeah, I starts to have some chance, maybe like this, and then take it. Anyway, he played king f6. Played, yeah, here I thought what to do. I cannot really go forward. And then I got the idea, okay, wait, maybe this one, e4. I cannot take it because it's pinned. d4, f4. Maybe I can go forward with the king somehow, try to checkmate him. d3, attacking the pawn, check. Okay, another trick. Oh, look, what to do with black now. Yeah, actually black can win the rook. Wow, this was tricky. Fine. Luckily I did not move into that one. King f3, captured. Another little trick, if he captures, actually then I would checkmate him. It's a trap. Check, check, moved out, so no more checks. Now I give a check, check, defending my pawn. And then capture. Again, I didn't want to allow him to exchange the rook, so I play king g4 first, and then I capture. No, not yet capture, forcing first him, or at least give him the chance to go backward. No, I cannot take it because he just queens, or he wins the rook, so both are fine. So I just capture the pawn, check, check, move back, check, check, king e2 to avoid the checks. Again, attacking his pawn, rook d7, blocking it, rook b8. So you see, always try to give some little threats for the opponent. Check. Now I try to go forward with the king. Defending, go forward, but now g6 pushing back. Rook e7, king f3. Now I try from the other side. Oh, okay, here I decided, okay, let's make a pass pawn at least. If he makes something bad, then at least I have a pass pawn. But he found actually the best move, rook c1. It's kind of like a Philidor position without this pawn. Actually, I captured. So you can just give the checks forever. Give the checks forever or attack my pawn. And no way to escape. So this is how the game ended. And how the tournament ended is this one. Let me show you the final results. So first place, actually, senior player András Mészáros, international master, great coach. He was once the coach of the Polgar sister Judith and Sofia, also the Olympic champion Ildikó Madl and Benjamin Glandera, grandmaster, young grandmaster who now plays in the Hungarian team in the Olympiad. Second was Bibek Ting, actually the best player from Nepal. The third player, Manfredi Barbera from Italy, a young Italian talented player, actually won more than 50 rating points. Then I got fourth place with 6 points out of 9 games. I won 4 games, I lost 2 and made 2 draws. So, like a little general ideas about the tournament. I think one important theme was this material versus activity. So in several games, even if I won, I got in trouble by preferring material instead of activity. So, but I lost example against András Mészáros, the international master. He sacrificed the piece, and instead of giving one more pawn and then I would get a much better position, I kept the pawn and then lost the game. One more game I lost against the Bibek. Yeah, that was a very close game. I lost on time actually in an equal position. That was actually a very tough game. I made a good defense and even got better position. Yeah, this game which I made a draw the last game, also my opponent sacrificed a pawn for activity and that worked out for him. There another draw I made against Manfredi, the Italian boy. How was that draw? I think I played with the white pieces. Yeah, there I also, yeah, actually I blundered their piece sacrifice, which I did not accept, but I made for a perpetual check. So that was also, and one more time which I won, my opponent sacrificed the pawn and I got in a trouble. So that's what I will follow up and work on the material versus activity aspect of game. Also I want to improve more my calculation and my openings. Hope you enjoy this series. Yeah, I will come back with my series of road to 2500. I want to go up with 24,500 on my blitz rating and then maybe go up 26, 27, 28, 29, 3000 and all over how far we can go. So thank you for watching and hope you see you tomorrow. Bye bye.